You know, it's like I can't even help myself. I got to just come on here and I got to report to the people. You know, I got to keep it 100 with the people because the people have the right to know. Lilo Godson with another one. I want to talk about these files, right? A lot of people talking about these files, which I believe, in my opinion, are a distraction from something bigger, a bigger conspiracy that's going on. You know, it goes a little even deeper. The rabbit hole goes deep, but let's talk about it. It's a hot topic. Yeah, I mean, everybody, you know, people should be more outraged. I think people are a little bit too lackadaisical when it comes to these files and what has been found in them and what these people have been exposed that they're involved in. You know, and people, even on the grassroots societal level, are contributing to this because they're feeding into the matrix. You know, they're paying their tax dollars towards these leaders who they elect to lead them, who are involved in raping children, unaliving innocent people and victims, and all sorts of sadistic, psychopathic, sociopathic, narcissistic activities. And I think in this great awakening, people are starting to realize that, you know, this in this world we live in, narcissism is rewarded. It's backwards. These files are just enough to start a revolution. Should be anyways. But it really says a lot. It says a lot. And it says a lot about people who enable this kind of behavior, right? There's a lot of people who enable this kind of behavior who know that they actually benefit from this type of behavior because these people are in control and they have a mentality that's like, if you say anything about this, you know, we're going to ruin your life. And so people are, you know, it's based on fear tactics. It's how they keep people to not discuss it, not to bring it to the forefront. They keep them afraid, right? Which fear is false evidence appearing real. I'm going to say that again. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. And that's one thing I'm starting to realize is a lot of these people are complacent with these acts because they may look like these people. They may be the same color as these people. Therefore, they benefit from it because these people are in power and have been controlling things. But you see, one thing that I know as a melanated man, this is nothing new. They've been doing this stuff since the inception of these so-called countries, corporations. They're not even countries, they're corporations. That's why whenever I heard people say, America or Canada, I'm Canadian, I'm American, it's like, no, you're not. If you're not Native American or indigenous to these lands, you're not these corporation names. That's why you're a citizen. It's like you're a member of an organization. See, there's a lot of trickery there. And these are a lot of the awakenings people are having. These are a lot of the truths, the hard truths they're having to face, that, you know, everything you've been taught has been a lie, which, you know, it isn't necessarily their fault, but at this point, ignorance is a choice. You know, you have a device in your hand that I have in my hand right now that has all the information there. So if you really wanted to know the truth, or you put value on the truth, or want to understand the truth, well, you have it in your hand. But then if you don't want to know, that's a whole different story. I'm not going to get into that. Right now I'm talking about these files and these corrupt leaders. It says a lot about who these people are. So pay attention, stay awake, stay woke. The matrix is glitching. This stuff has been going on for far too long. Ever since they came here, the original Epstein Island is what they call Turtle Island. That's the original Epstein Island. Turtle Island, because they've been doing that to indigenous people and black people since they got here, right? Stay aware, man. Look at the history. It's all there. All the information's there. You just got to have a desire to look into it. You got to do your own research because they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you the truth, right? Knowledge is power. I want to come on here and say the original Epstein Island is Turtle Island. Shalom to the kings and queens. Lilo Godson.